Hey, silly squad! Get ready to rumble with laughter because today, we're diving headfirst into a race so ridiculous, so utterly bonkers, it'll make your socks roll down. Welcome to the wackiest race on Earth, a spectacle of speed, silliness, and surprises around every bend. Where nothing makes sense, logic takes a vacation, and everything is hilarious. Prepare for a roller coaster of ridiculousness that will tickle your funny bone and leave you gasping for air. Just check out our goofy racers. The most unlikely contenders you've ever laid eyes on. There's Tony the Taco, a seasoned speedster with a spicy personality, zooming by on a skateboard. Defying gravity and good taste with every ollie. Captain Cat, a feline of questionable competence who's way too sleepy to be operating heavy machinery but strapped into a jetpack anyway. Because safety regulations are for squares. And believe it or not, Banana Bob, the potassium-powered Prince of Peel, sporting the coolest shades you've ever seen. He's ripe, he's ready, and he's peeling out for victory. Look at those faces, a symphony of anticipation, bewilderment, and pure, unadulterated glee. Everybody's ready at the starting line. Or at least they're pretending to be. Except, is Tony trying to eat his own skateboard? Maybe he's just a little nervous? Never mind. We haven't got all day. Here comes the cartoon referee, a beacon of order in this sea of silliness, trumpet in hand. Let's hope he knows how to use it. Racers ready. Set. What even is that? Is that even a starting signal? Comical trumpet sound. Well, that's one way to start a race. And they're off. Sort of. Kind of. With varying degrees of enthusiasm and coordination. Maybe? It's hard to tell with this bunch. Who knows? Anything can happen in this race. Tony the Taco flips upside down, a culinary cartwheel of chaos, still rolling. He's committed to this bit, folks. Captain Cat leans on the launch button, probably by accident, and whoa! Hold on to your hats, she's flying backwards. Jetpacks, not always intuitive. Banana Bob slips on his own peel, a classic banana blunder, but somehow slides forward anyway. Talk about turning a mishap into momentum. Boings, whooshes, meows. The soundtrack to our spectacular silliness. But wait, hold your horses, or in this case, your skateboards and jetpacks. This isn't just a race, it's so much more than that, it's a circus out here. A three-ring extravaganza of ridiculous racing. Floating donuts bounce by because why not, but Tony thinks they're snacks because a taco's gotta eat, and tries to munch one mid-air. Talk about multitasking. Dancing trees start grooving across the track, nature's own obstacle course. Captain Cat gets tangled in their branches. Looks like someone's having a tremendous time. And what's that ahead? What new madness awaits our racers? A trampoline wall. Get ready to bounce. Banana Bob bounces so high, reaching for the cartoon skies, he almost loses his shades. That was a close one. Spring bounce, slide whistles. The sounds of springy success. Whoa, freeze the bananas! A sudden shift in the space-time continuum. Banana Bob is suddenly in the lead. From slippery to speedy in a matter of seconds. Wait, what's this? What unexpected twist is about to unfold? A giant squirrel, because this race wasn't nutty enough already, just leaped onto the track. This is getting out of hand. Is it racing? Does this squirrel have dreams of checkered flags? Or just here for the floating donuts? Priorities, people. Nobody knows. And frankly, we're not sure we want to. Final stretch, everyone. The end is in sight. Tony is tumbling, still committed to the role. Captain Cat's jetpack is spinning around and around, a whirlwind of feline frustration, and Banana Bob is sliding, flipping, a potassium-powered acrobat, and somehow giggling the whole way. He's having the time of his life. The finish line is total chaos, a glorious mess of cartoon carnage. Racers are flying, falling, defying gravity and common sense, and laughing so hard they forget to stop. The true victory is the laughter along the way. And that's how you lose a race, in the most spectacular fashion imaginable, and still win our hearts. Because in the end, it's all about the fun. No winners, no rules, just pure, unadulterated cartoon mayhem, just cartoons and chaos. The perfect recipe for a silly sensation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this dose of delightful derangement, for more silliness. The fun never stops here. I'll see you in the next crazy cartoon adventure. Get ready for more laughs, more lunacy, and more unforgettable cartoon capers.